Hello everybody. Today we will start a new series for implementation of a Twitter clone, and it will probably have different parts like for front end, for back end. At the end of the day we will try to implement something similar to Twitter with NextJS MUI for the front end part, and for the backend also we use NextJS, and for the database probably we will use Postgres. Let's get started. First of all, we need to create a new project. Let's say npx create next app and write it Twitter clone, let's say, or just Twitter. Okay, it's creating, and we will use, as I said, MUI, just not with npm. Let's say at yarn add. Okay, go to the Twitter. Fine, let's add the packages. Yes, it's pretty good. Okay, we can start. Let's open Vim and let's check the default files. Let's remove the API part for now. When the time comes we can add it later. Okay, and is there anything else? Let's check. Okay, for the home module we can get rid of these stuffs. Cool. We can get rid of Versal. Okay, and yeah, that's all. Let's remove head from there, all of them from there. Okay, for the home screen, let's open the localhost. Sorry, we need to start it. Let's open a new terminal and go to Twitter and yarn dev. When we refresh there, okay, style is not defined, of course. We get rid of all the stuffs. These heads and other things can stay. Just get rid of classes and what's inside main. Also get rid of footer for now, and I guess this is the case. We can use head actually. Yes. Okay, cool. Let's write test, and yeah, it worked. Now I want to add the font for MUI icons, and when I search icon in there, I guess we can see search in there. Yeah, font. Yeah, I'm looking for this one. Let's copy it, and in order to add a new font in Next.js, if you want it globally, you need to create a file called document.js under pages, and let's pass this first and copy this boilerplate, which actually injects the head to all the pages. And let's put your link of font in there. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, what else? Okay, we don't need that. Get rid of it. Okay, and let's test if it works with adding an icon, and let's say star, and yeah, it works. Perfect. Now we can start the implementation. First of all, we want to make something similar to that, and we can start the middle section. This is the heart of the Twitter, actually, the timeline. It contains the posts you follow coming from your followers or followings. Let's start with this part. Therefore, I want to create a component like timeline in there, and of course we need to create it. Let's say Twitter components and timeline index.js. That's good. In there I will do export default function timeline, and it will return a box for creating a container, let's say. Also in the main I want to do a container. I want to add a container like that. That's cool. And for the timeline, I guess I need to export it. Timeline from components timeline. That's all. Okay, it's good. This timeline will have different posts. In order to simulate that, for now I will create an array of, let's say, 20 items and fill it with just a dummy value and map it with getting index, and it will return our post component with a key equal to index, and we also need additional parameters, but we can add this later. Okay, that's fine, but we need to add a slash in there. Yeah, we just need a post. Let's create it inside the components, post index.js, and open this again, export default function post. It will take parameters, we will do this later. Let's say for now post, and import it. Just import post from post. Yeah, that's all. What we want, first of all, we want the container will have a max width like small. Yeah, that's pretty what I'm looking for. And besides from that, we want the post will be visible under each of them. Therefore, add a display flex with flex direction column. Let's add a box in there. Okay, when I add box, maybe this will work. Yeah, perfect. Okay, that's good. And let's say we need, first of all, different things like, let's see in here, an avatar, a display name, an ID, the timestamp, the post created, content, and other media things, but we will not implement them for now. Counters for different things like likes, comments, retweets, and a share button, and a button for more things. Let's begin with the avatar. For avatar, actually, I want to grab my image. Yeah, let's grab this image URL, and then in post, let's add an avatar with a source. Yeah, what happens? Let's see. It says, of course, we need to close avatars tag in here. Just add slash. That's pretty good and a little bit scary for now. Let's add the other things. I will add a box again, and this box will be used for the things in the right, like name, content, and counters. Okay, let's start with the name. I will try to create my profile in here first. Let's add the name. This must be on the right side, therefore add a display flex in here. It must solve it. Yes, perfect. And in the box, we need 3 rows, like this row, content, and counter row. And for that purpose, I will add 3 boxes. One for name and other things, one for content, and one for likes. Yes, cool. And now we want to add ID in here and other stuffs. We can use typography in there for changing the variant, like let's say it's body 2, maybe this can work, and font weight will be bold for the name, display name, and close the typography, save it. Yes, that's cool. And also add ID like this. Okay, but there will be no font weight. Okay, and let's say subtitle maybe. Okay, that's good. And also, in addition to that, we need to add something like 3 hours ago. Okay, these 3 of them must list like in the flex. Yes. Also, we need a gap between them, like 10 pixel. That's pretty nice. Okay, what else? For the content, let's get some lorem ipsum, a little lorem ipsum, generate. Let's grab this part. And for the content, where is it? Yep, let's paste it and save it. It's a little bit much more. Let's say do this for now. Okay, it's better. Okay, and besides from that, we need the like stuff and some padding for especially between avatar and the other section. Therefore, let's try to add margin right, like 10 pixel maybe. That's pretty nice. And for this box, let's say align items and to put the name, all of them in the same line down. And for here we can use body 2 to just equalize the starting point of the text. It will be much more better. And okay, maybe we can add font weight light if it exists. I'm not sure. It exists. That's perfect. And what else in addition to do? Let's change the like part. In here we want an icon. I guess there's an icon button component. Let's check is this have text part or just an icon. It has children, the icon to display. Okay, let's test it out. Okay, let's test it out in here. Icon button. What happens if I say star in there? Sorry, star in there. Nothing change. What happens if I put an icon in there? Like this. And star inside in here. Yeah. Okay, and is this clickable? Yep, that's what I'm looking for. Can I say likes for here? Kinda, but yeah, no. Let's say no for now. Yeah, this can work, but let's get rid of it and directly say like 15. Yeah, it will be like that, but of course we need some design issues. Let's add another box with display flags, and of course add yeah. Okay, and align items and here too, or center will be better, definitely. And for the icon I want to add something like font size, let's say small if it works. Yeah, can I do something like this? No. Can I do this in as X parameter, font size? Yes, definitely. Yes, definitely. And I guess 16 will be okay. Yes, okay. And for the 15, let's add this to here. Yes, this is much more better. And in here, let's add a gap, like 10 pixel again. It's much more than needed. Yep, 5 is okay. That's all. We want it will be clickable, and let's add a class name like button. Okay, and in order to do that, we need to import styles from somewhere, which we don't have for now. In here we can add post.module.css, and yes, in there, like button and like button hover. Okay, and from styles post module. Okay, that's all we need to do. Save it, and after saving it, let's say on hover we want a background color like a pinkish stuff, a reddish stuff actually. Color picker, let's pick a reddish stuff like that. Okay, it will work. Add it and let's check it out. Okay, but we want this like inline flags, and yes, this is the case. And also we want a border radius like this. No, but let's say 10 pixel. Yeah, it's better. Add a padding value like 5 pixel. Much more better. And what else? Let's say color, if it is the case. Okay, and let's pick something, yeah, lighter, and I guess it will work. Paste it, save it, and check it out. Better. And light gray, maybe. or just get rid of it. Okay, that's cool for now. And also add a cursor pointer. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, now let's grab it and duplicate it 2 times for the other buttons, and for the box containing them add a display, again flex with justify content space between. Okay, save it, and yeah, that's what I'm expecting. That's perfect. And also we need a share button. Let's copy it again 1 time, save it. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see some other bug. Yep, this. It looks perfect. Maybe we can try space around. It can work maybe better. Yeah, it can work better. And add different icons. For comments we can say chat bubble outlined, I guess. Yep. And let's say 10. And for this one, retweet, we can what we have, actually I'm not sure. Let's check in here. Let's say retweet for we can say loop. Directly we have loop, perfectly fit. Let's add a loop in there, and 20. Perfect. And for the star, can we say outlined? Much more better. And for lastly, let's add a share outlined, if it's the case again. No, then that's pretty much it, without a text. Yes, that's pretty much done. Of course we need different colors for all of these items. We can add that. Let's say this is a comment button. Let's say this is a retweet button, like button, and share button, and just grab that. Actually this can stay like counter button. Okay, and or okay, later we can add something unique for each of them. Therefore let's stay like that. Okay, comment button. I will change the color later. Retweet button. Retweet button, like button, and share button. That's the case. That's all. Let's change the comment color, and let's pick the same, a bluish, a greenish, a bluish again. Is the same? Yes. Okay, perfect. Let's pick the same color in the blue world and put this here and put this here, and for the greenish world pick this one and put that into here. Let's check it out what we have. And yeah, we have this, but we got some update on the size of the text, I guess. I'm not sure about it. Let's say if I change it to no, I guess it overwritten by some other function. let's say font size 16 pixel, and let's add important in here. No. Okay, then let's say font size small in there. Nope. I guess we need to give this a class to just override it, or maybe we can add something like that. Let's say icon, if this is the case, but I guess it will not work. On size, let's check what happens inside it. It says spam, but its font weight is overwritten by material icons. Then if I say span in here, yes, this is the case, and just do that for all the things, like a tweet button, yeah, like button, and that's all. Okay, it's fixed. And of course we need same thing for the share button. Oh, sorry, let's undo. Yep, share button and save. That's all. That's pretty much it. And lastly, let's add padding between items, and we can do this in here with, let's say, display flags. Okay, and flex direction column. Okay, and add a gap, let's say 10 pixels. Yes, that's pretty much it. And also add a margin like 2. That's pretty much it. Okay, and let's say add a cursor in everywhere of the box, and there's this shading effect. For this one, let's go to post again. In here we need to add a class like, let's say, styles post box. Okay, and post box at top. We just need to add a hover, actually, hover background color, and made something very light. What we can say is this a thing, or yeah, this can work. Let's check it out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But of course we want some border radius like 10 pixel, and padding like 10 pixel, and let's test it out again. Yeah, but yeah, there's this type of stuff happening because it happens in here. I want to add this to directly post box, not inside the hover, and also add a cursor pointer. And yes, this is all we want. We can add a underline effect to here for, I guess, for the name and the time. For the name and time, therefore class name styles underlined. It can work, I guess. Underlined hover text decoration, I guess. Underlined. Is this work? Nope. maybe underline this. Yep, this is the case. It's worked perfectly. And just grab this to here and save it again. It works perfect. Now just change the post component to get all of the needed stuff, like avatar, username, ID or user ID. What else? The counts, like comment count, retweet count, like count, and create that. It's a timestamp. That's cool. And here we need to pass all of these things, like avatar. Let's grab it and change it to avatar. Pass it to here. Username Murat Angin. Let's say user ID Murat Angin. Comment count. Let's say 10, 20, 15, and new date. Yes, that's pretty much it, without a comment, comma. That's it. And let's use them, like username, like user ID. Create that. Content. We forget the most important thing. Okay, I will edit. Comment count, retweet count, like count. That's all. And let's add content and just add content here, like the lorem ipsum, and actually let's create with bytes 2000. Yeah, this is cool. Paste it, save it, and yeah, there is a problem. Okay, we pass a date. Okay, for this one I will use something shared in the web dev simplified blog, which is a native way of showing human readable date. Normally, in order to achieve this type of dates, we need to import something like moment or a different datetime library. But from now on, we can use the internationalized relative time format for achieve the same effect. And I will grab the code from there, and I'll create utils and let's say format time ago index.js, and yes, and inside it I will pass that and export default function. With the help of it, in here I can say format time ago from utils format time ago, and for the create that we can do format time ago create that. When I save it, it becomes now, for of course because we pass new date. But let's do something different. What we can do, first of all, make it return. Okay. Okay, let's save it. Yes, and in here let's say const time equals to new date and time dot set or subtract. Is there any subtract method? No, okay, set is fine. Set, let's say, set hours with something like math.random times 24 times I, and put time inside it. Let's see what we will have. Yes, I guess that's pretty much what I want for now. As you can see, we can see next week in 5 days. Sorry, we need to make all of these with negative numbers to subtract something. Okay, let's save it. We got an error. Text content does not match server renders. Why it's happening? Let's say remove at random. Yeah, okay, that's cool. As you can see, now we have tweets with a pretty nice UI, and later we can add much more, like the left side and probably the right side. And after that, we can implement the API side of the things, like connecting a database, fetching real-time data, and infinite scrolling with fetching lazily. We can do all of them in the next videos. Thanks you for watching, and I hope we will meet again in the next part. See you later.